morning, doctors, and good morning, Pilipinas. It's a sunny day. Kung ano mga plano po natin for today, but always enjoy the rest of the day. Napaingat po tayo ha, kung ano mga galing po natin sa araw nito.
He's moving. He makes you miss. He counter punches. Keeps our head moving. And out. Now, I should have been doing this when I was fighting.
Tadi? Opo. Ketik suka ng musik itu. Bani set. Jangan po. Kapo juga.
Sugar Ray Leonard drops by Manny Pacquiao's training camp, where he shares professional guidance and practical insights aimed at improving Manny's technique and helping him fine-tune his game plan for a potential rematch against Floyd Mayweather.
A way to execute a punch, and that is the uppercut. The uppercut is here. It's here. But you gotta make sure you're close, within distance of your opponent. So just as long as your head can touch your opponent, that's pretty good. That's a pretty good setup here. And it's here. It's here. It's here. I mean, that kind of punch is deadly. It's a good body shot. I beat a lot of guys with that same shot. Well, more than that, but give it a shot.
Manny Pacquiao puts in intense work during training, incorporating Sugar Ray Leonard's advice as he sharpens his skills and adjusts his overall approach in preparation for the bout. Sugar Ray Leonard showcases detailed training exercises, instructing boxers on movement, striking, and defense to help elevate their skills and enhance their effectiveness inside the ring.
Got another tip for you: throwing the hook. And for me, it was the left hook. Well, you can throw a right hook, but the thing about it, you can't be too tight, too rigid, because you take away the power. Be loose. Works every time. Go for it.
Manny displays outstanding movement in the ring, gliding with quickness, stability, and accuracy. He stays in command of the space, smoothly blending attacking and defensive actions throughout each drill and sparring round.
Oh, side. Yo. Ana, stick.
Balik kayo pala no.
Champion is here. Six.
Sugar Ray Leonard feels that a rematch should take place if it becomes possible, emphasizing that fans would still be highly interested no matter when it happens, as the fight continues to be very appealing and exciting.
You're at a different stage in your life.
Yeah.
Spiritually, physically, mentally.
Right.
It could be a great fight.
Right.
Or it could be put it this way, it should be done.
It should be done.
It should be.
It will help boxing in the sport. You think the sport needs it?
In a crazy way.
In a crazy way.
Sugar Ray Leonard commends Manny's, showing in his most recent bout, pointing out his ability, calmness under pressure, and refined technique, noting that despite the passage of time, Pacquiao still performs with sharpness and efficiency inside the ring.
His last fight, he looked phenomenal.
He looks phenomenal.
He looked phenomenal.
Oh, yeah.
And Mayweather, the last one he fought a kickboxer. He fought, Conor McGregor. His last few fights were too.
Well, when he beat that guy from the
Asian guy.
Sugar Ray Leonard points out that both fighters are impacted by age, explaining that they no longer have the same physical responsiveness as in their prime, which may affect their performance and endurance in the bout.
Seems like it passed both of them by. Would you watch it if they fight again?
for free.
Yeah, for free. You wouldn't pay for it.
No, the thing about it, I mean, 40-ish, I mean, it's kind of over. It's really over. I mean, I went into the ring. My last fight was against Hector Camacho. I was 40 years old. But I was a conditioned 40-year-old. But what happens when you get hit, after being out of the ring for so long, get hit, that hurts now as you get older, as we get older, because we don't understand the impact that it makes. I mean, it sounds maybe a little screwy, but the mind is everything. The mind and the heart. Because when I was younger, I fought with conviction.
Right.
As I got older, I was like, I hit you, but don't hit me back.
Sugar Ray Leonard states that Manny Pacquiao is still in strong condition and performing at a high level, with no clear indication of decline, showing he remains capable of competing effectively. He also mentions that if Manny chooses to continue fighting at this stage, there is no issue with that, supporting his decision to pursue it.
Make his way back into the ring. I saw him training this morning, but a lot of people are worried about him. You know, he's been inactive. Bob Arum, his longtime, guy, even said, I don't want to see him get hurt. Rooting for him, but I don't want to see him get hurt. What do you think as a guy, who's probably thought about getting back in the ring a few times, you know what I'm saying? Like, what do you idea of like inactivity when you have somebody who lives his life to do it is a big deal,
Man. I mean, there's no one thing that will really make people understand why we do what we do. But you know what? God bless, stay healthy.
Manny Pacquiao performs with confidence during the MIT drills alongside his coach, showcasing accurate form, quick reactions, and smooth coordination with each strike.
Are you okay, Muka?
Manny continues to show remarkable quickness and precision, landing his shots with exact timing. His training reflects strong concentration, force, and control throughout demanding sessions. Manny commits himself entirely to the sport, displaying unwavering determination as he works through each drill, improves his abilities, and stays focused on perfecting his technique.
I have to make more extra mile to punish myself and able to win the fight. And that's my goal. I'm not underestimating my opponent. I have to make sure that I'm 100% conditioned. I'm still here. Manny Pacquiao is back.
Michael Ren! We're not done yet.
Manny Pacquiao continues to display outstanding hand speed, showing that with strong dedication and discipline, age does not define performance. Each punch he delivers carries the result of years of hard work, long training sessions, and consistent commitment to the sport. As time progresses, his movements remain crisp, accurate, and extremely fast, demonstrating how experience and focus can offset physical challenges.
Samahan natin sa laban niya.
Ang nag-undergo ng training, ay hindi lamang po ito para sa ibang tao o para sa kanino man, kundi para din sa ating sarili. We undergo training because we want to learn more and we want to improve ourselves.
Manny's speed is not simply a natural gift. It comes from a structured lifestyle, regular training, and a genuine passion for boxing. For him, staying at a high level reflects his persistence, showing that dedication and effort can keep a champion performing regardless of age. During shadowboxing, Manny moves with ease and control. Every strike is calculated and accurate, shaped by years of experience and focused preparation. His footwork transitions smoothly, maintaining balance while shifting weight with speed. Each jab, hook, and uppercut is delivered with intent, blending technique and power as he visualizes an opponent in front of him. This type of training helps him improve timing, spacing, and combinations without physical opposition, strengthening both his mental focus and physical sharpness. His actions are quick yet controlled, highlighting his discipline and commitment. Every session builds on his abilities, keeps his reactions sharp, and reinforces his deep connection to the sport.
Oh, good morning. Here. Of course, you're old. Buboy Fernandez. Hopping it.
Analysts discussed the possibility of another bout between Floyd Mayweather Jr. and Manny Pacquiao, explaining that such a matchup is not out of the ordinary. The sport has long seen rematches, returns, and fights taking place later in a boxer's career, so a second clash between two iconic figures aligns with that tradition. They note that the primary concern is not the idea of the fight itself, but rather when it might happen. Many fans and online commentators feel it is coming well after both athletes were at their peak. At this point, factors like age, previous injuries, and shifts in physical condition can influence how they perform, leading some to question whether it can match the legacy and expectations set by their first encounter.
All these things, but the end result is it's on Netflix and you're gonna watch it. I really blame you. Yeah, you. And I'm pointing at y'all. My camera is so crispy, I'm just gonna keep I'm gonna point like the T1000 because my camera work is crispy. I know this hurts, Sarah. Call to John. Call to John, Sarah. Bro, y'all remember in that Terminator 2 when my boy Robert Patrick was like, I know this hurts, Sarah. Call to John. How's Wolfie? Y'all don't really know the movies like me. So, anywho, I can't wait to hear all the comments of, I'm not watching it, this is ridiculous, this is two elderly guys fighting, oh my God.
Even so, analysts point out that the matchup still holds considerable importance. Both fighters offer a wealth of experience, proven ability, and global recognition that continues to draw interest. Although the timing may seem unusual, many viewers are still eager to see how these two legendary boxers perform at this stage. In the end, the discussion reflects a balance between questions of timing and lasting legacy. showing that while opinions may differ on when it should happen, the influence and stature of Floyd and Manny remain unquestioned.
Comments with y'all crying because I feast on your tears. Me, I'm real, so I'm gonna keep it real. I don't have a problem with the fight. You know, what sounds crazier to me is you have people they'll tell you what I'm saying don't make sense, but then they'll say Floyd need to fight Terrence Crawford. Bro, pipe dream. For one, they're cool and cordial with each other. Two, Terrence Crawford just retired and said he wasn't coming back for $100 million. So I don't imagine he would make much more than that fighting Floyd. You know what I mean? Three, notice when it's two black fighters, this is what they do. It's like the lesser two evils. You want to see a younger Crawford fight the 50-year-old, as opposed to the 50-year-old fighting the 40-something-year-old in Manny Pacquiao, and they have bigger...
Andre Ward looks back on Floyd Mayweather's career, pushing back against critics who tend to highlight only what they believe he lacked or failed to accomplish. Ward notes that Floyd has regularly supported the media, providing perks like meals, press access, and opportunities to attend key events during fight weeks and promotional tours. Despite these efforts, much of the coverage has remained critical, often focusing on supposed shortcomings, less exciting bouts, or missed chances. He disputes that perspective, emphasizing that Mayweather's success goes beyond his in-ring performance, pointing to his sharp business sense, strong discipline, and the way he carefully built and managed his brand.
Las Vegas, at the Sphere, live on Netflix. I'ma just go back to Floyd Mayweather stating that he's going to continue to campaign and come back to the sport as a whole. I'm torn on this. Anybody that has followed me, they know that I'm a big Floyd Mayweather fan as a boxer. I've taken a lot from Floyd Mayweather. I've shouted Floyd Mayweather out. I've defended Floyd Mayweather in terms of how commentators and media members have treated him throughout the years. Even though Floyd Mayweather is responsible for giving y'all a lot of free lunches at these media events to promote fights, the week of the fight, months before the fight, during the promo tour, Floyd Mayweather is responsible for y'all getting media credentialed at these big fights and getting these free lunches and being a part of a big event. But for years, I've heard people only talk about what Floyd Mayweather wasn't to them, what he did not.
Floyd's ability to generate wealth, along with the careful way he managed every step of his career, helped distinguish him from others. Ward explains that even though some people criticize his focus on earnings, it ultimately played a key role in shaping his legacy. He also points out that early on, promoters and networks questioned how far Floyd could go, but he continually proved those doubts wrong. Ward expresses admiration for Floyd's effort, discipline, and mindset, noting that despite not having a personal connection, watching his journey has been both educational and motivating. In Ward's view, Mayweather's success inside and outside the ring shows that reaching the highest level requires talent, planning, and unwavering dedication.
Even though this was a great event and it's generated tens of millions and in many cases hundreds of millions, he should have stopped him. He was boring. He was this. I've always supported and pushed back on that narrative of Floyd Mayweather. Part of that is because of the way Floyd Mayweather goes about his business. He's been filthy rich. He's made his name, his legacy, and a lot of his reputation wasn't just the boxing, it was the money. It's the money man. What I have, what I'm driving, what I'm living in, what I'm flying in. And a lot of people, they don't like that. I don't know if Floyd Mayweather had more supporters for most of his fights or more haters. But regardless of where you fall on that line, Floyd Mayweather made it work for him when many people, promoters included, networks included, early on didn't think that he can do it. But that being said, I got a lot of love for Floyd as a fighter. I've taken a lot from Floyd Mayweather, not personally. I didn't have a personal relationship with Floyd Mayweather throughout my...
Max Kellerman highlights a difficult truth about boxing. He explains that once fighters move past their prime, the sport often provides limited support. Many boxers devote their entire lives to training, discipline, and competition, sometimes neglecting to build skills for life outside the ring. As their time in the spotlight comes to an end, they may find themselves unprepared for other career paths, and financial difficulties can arise if their earnings were not handled carefully. In these situations, stepping back into the ring, even later in life, can seem like the only available path, despite the physical risks and the challenge of facing younger opponents.
With the 3 fights that's coming up, Floyd Mayweather, Pacquiao, Floyd Mayweather, Mike Tyson, Floyd Mayweather, I think the guy's from Greece or something like that. What do you feel about great champions doing these kind of fights as well, or just these kind of fights that's going on?
You need money.
Damn.
Yeah, when you need money. This is the problem with boxing. You think about financial literacy, right? And you talk about like NFL players or NBA players. There's support systems for those dudes. There's nothing like that for fighters. They got to figure it out all themselves. And if you're a fighter, that means you did not have options.
Right.
Yeah. It's not like basketball or football. If you could, like, by the way, football players couldn't play basketball, or they play basketball. It's a better deal, right? That's if you can, you do. And boxers couldn't do either one of those things, right? They're too small, or they got hurt, whatever it is. And so you're dealing with a section of our.
Kellerman stresses that this pattern happens frequently in boxing. Fighters spend many years refining their abilities, only to encounter uncertainty and financial pressure once they are past their best. For some, both their passion for the sport and the need to earn a living lead them to compete again. Even as age and physical decline make it more challenging. He concludes that while boxing can bring fame and success, it often does not guarantee lasting stability, leaving many former fighters to figure out their future on their own.
But that there's no support or kind of structure in place to help them at all. And so what usually happens with almost every fighter who ever lived, not everyone, but most of them, is they wind up going broke at a certain point, right? First of all, taxes, child support, all that kind of stuff, that promoters, this and that, and then just the way you spend your money. Could be bad investments. You could try to do the right thing and wind up with bad investments. You could just spend too much. And the thing is, if you're not the best in the world anymore, but you're one of, let's say, the 50 best in the world at what you do in your weight class, still hard to tell that dude you can make $100 million. No, don't do that because you're old.
Right.
Why would he not do that?
That wraps up today's video. Stay connected for more. See you in the next one.